I think from a personal standpoint, I would say the best thing I've done was learn how to help myself, because I feel like in university it's so much more different than high school, because with high school you do have a lot more like support staff and resources, and in university it's structured more so that you have to really take responsibility. So I think the best thing I've done in university is just really learn to take responsibility for my own actions and, seek out the help that I do need.
So because I am going for an arts degree, they did want a portfolio, and because it's a kind of a creative thing, they wanted to just see that I had any kind of creativity and that I was even interested, or even, could think about making a costume. So both universities had really different requirements for their portfolio, but they laid them out very well in their emails. They told me exactly what they wanted. So Arts University Bournemouth, which I eventually got accepted into, only needed 20 pieces of creativity, just to show that I kind of had a creative side and that I was interested. Nottingham Trent University, which is my second choice, wanted 20 of those as well, and a written excerpt to show that kind of side of my creativity. I ended up getting rejected from Nottingham Trent because of my portfolio. So it kind of just goes to show you that, like, even if you get rejected from one, because I sent pretty much the same information to both schools, and I got accepted to one and rejected from the other. So I didn't really take it to heart that I got rejected from Nottingham Trent because I got accepted to somewhere else with the same stuff. So again, that just depends on the university, I suppose.
The process of becoming a police officer is actually really intense. So you have to go through this. It actually changed recently with the RCMP, where if you have a degree or diploma in criminal justice, you don't have to write the entrance exam, just because you've already had that education. But if you don't have that and you want to still apply, you have to write this entrance exam, and then once you get through that, you have to go through a ton of other interviews. There's the physical testing, the psychological testing, the lie detector test, all this stuff that kind of just narrows their search. And
basically, to hop into one of the trades, you just need to identify what trade suits you the most. Go to your website, I think it's mytradesecrets.ca, and look for the first year course of the trade you want, and look how many available seats there are. And it's basically just phone in and apply from right there, as long as there's a seat available. And I think you just need you need a high school diploma, and then from that point you're set to jet.